show that sparks conversation about power, electricity, and everything in between.
All right. Like I said earlier, this is Up Nepa. So if you're just joining us for the first time, you're welcome. And this program is centered on the Nigerian electric power sector, as I said earlier. My name is Victoria Festus, and today we are going to be tackling a serious problem: why fake electricals keep winning in Nigeria. Why fake electricals keep winning in Nigeria?
Exactly. From cables that melt, I'm sure we have all at some point or the other experienced cables that melt or sockets that spark. And sometimes we even get bulbs that do not last up to a week or two, to breaks that fail when it matters the most. Now, these fake and substandard electrical materials have flooded our markets and our homes, costing us money and endangering our lives and properties. Yet, people still buy. People keep buying. We all sometimes keep buying. Why? Is it because of ignorance? Is it poverty? Is it lack of enforcement? What could it be?
Okay, yes, and to help unpack that matter, we have with us in the studio a seasoned dealer in electrical products. It's going to be hot this morning, so go grab your cup of coffee, grab your bottle of cocoa, and sit tight as we unpack what we have for you. But before we delve deep into our discussion proper, let's quickly go on a break, and when we return, we'll enter into the discussion proper. So don't touch the dial and stay tuned. All right, welcome back from that short break. It's still your favorite show, the Up Nepa Radio program, here in the studio, and I'm still your one and only Vicky for short. Okay, so as I hinted earlier, joining us on the show this morning is someone who knows this market inside out, in the person of Mr. Emmanuel Thomas, popularly known as Sabo, an experienced electrical dealer whose outlet is on Bay Clinic Road, Tunga, just before the School of Midwifery. Mr. Sabo, good morning. Welcome to Up Nepa Show.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes, and with us today is Mr. Gabriel Abba Peter. Mr. Gabriel is the CEO of Gap Electrical and Solar, which is located at Kitteringwari. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome, gentlemen. Mr. Sabo, before we kickstart, could you please tell us how did you start this business, selling electrical products?
Thank you very much. I'm an Igbo boy, and then our custom, the way we do it is in the family, everyone, like my mom's, call all of us together. You position on this aspect. You go on this aspect. Me, I choose electrical.
Okay.
That's how I went into it.
Okay, so for how long have you been in this business?
altogether, but I've been to this business up to 15 years because I did my
Wow.
apprenticeship up to 8 years.
Wow.
8 years.
Okay. Wow, that's very nice. Okay. So before we move further, I want you to briefly tell us what it means to when we talk about electrical products. What exactly are we talking about? Fake electrical products, sorry.
The word you use, fake, I don't think is a correct word.
Okay,
Okay.
enlighten me.
For me, just consider it as less products, not fake.
Okay.
Cheaper products.
Cheaper products.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
fake.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Thanks for for saying that. I'm quite
Okay.
I'm quite surprised though.
But then, if we're calling it cheaper, okay. So what you're trying to
It's
say now by,
terminology.
okay, by calling it the cheaper product, it's like you're saying they still work, just that they are not as expensive as the other
Yeah,
ones.
Yes,
exactly.
they do.
So why can't we call it fake?
What's worked for Mr. B?
Will not work for Mr. A.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Okay. So then, as Nigerians now, sometimes we go to the market and we see some of these products, the cheaper ones, as you say, and the ones that are more expensive, which I believe works better.
Yeah.
So sometimes you want to buy these ones that work better, and then you have the cheap. Can I call them substandard? Would that be okay? And then we have the cheaper ones, as you say.
Yes.
How like, for instance, I am not into anything electrical, but I may want to buy one or two things. How am I able to identify the one that is okay to buy, different from
Uh,
the other?
as you rightly say, the prices are not the same.
Okay.
The prices are not the same. But the products, inside, for example, like the cable, the copper of the original is more thicker than the substandard.
Okay. 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 I think asking us not to call it fake is kind of
It sounds
yeah, because as
yeah.
Nigerians, to me, if it's not working as I want it
Of
to,
course,
it
anything
is
that is
fake.
not is just
You know.
But
yes.
it worked for someone.
It will. All right. Okay. All
Okay,
right. That's fine.
let's move into the hot gist for today. So since you said we shouldn't say it's fake, okay, let me ask this way. So why do these cheaper products sell more in the market? Is it because they're cheaper, or because people want to just buy them because let it just work for us? That's why we're just getting it.
The truth of the matter is that the whole system depends on the customer. For example, now
Okay.
when you give someone the price of a materials, you rather go for the one lesser. But we as a dealer, a seller, we do advise them go for something like this. Some of them will work, sometimes it doesn't work. Some some of them will look at the economy. For example, I want to buy a bulb of 1,000. There is another one of 500, and you say, my children must eat. I have family. Give me the one lesser.
Yeah.
Let me go for it. This sometimes do last for them. Sometimes better you go for the original because the one their brightness and their quality are not the same.
Yeah. That's true.
But customers used to.
Okay, Mr. Gabriel, have you had a situation whereby a customer came to you and you had the good ones, the more expensive products, and the customer just tells you, no, give me something cheap, and or from your own parts that the more expensive one would serve this customer right,
Yeah.
and at the end of it, the customer is insisting, no, I want this one. Have you had such experiences,
Yeah.
and what did you do? How did you manage such
You know,
a person?
the thing is, you have to be technical about the whole thing. Now,
Okay.
because if a customer comes and tell you that he wants this, and you're trying to convince him, it's a two-way thing. An electrician is in the middle. Let's say he didn't come with the electrician, he came alone.
Yeah.
You understand? Most times, I advise you on this works like this, that works like that. You understand? Now, it's left for you to make your to choose which you want. But now the thing is, the electrician now getting getting there, giving him that product, he will tell you that no, you understand, I don't want this one, I want that one. Now, not minding the pocket of the person
The
coming
client.
to buy.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Now that's why we don't call it fake.
Okay.
Yes, yes. It's just that all fingers are not equal.
It's true.
You understand? Some people want to move into their house and they have a budget. Yeah, so we help you. Most time we help you work with your budget.
Okay. But I'm sorry, I still have another question here. But at the end of the day, we've had, okay, assuming this person, you decide, okay, let's go with this person's budget. Here's the more expensive ones, for instance, cost 1,500, and then this other one cost like 500 naira.
Yeah.
And then this person buys it. Say he was even advised by his electrician. Person doesn't have any knowledge of electricals whatsoever, and he's advised by his electrician, go for this. It's cheaper, but it would save. And then he goes for it. And then you are the buyer. You are the seller. You have sold to him. This person goes home and installs this stuff, and then something happens, and then there's a fire outbreak. In such a situation, what would you do? Because at the end of the day, you are the one who sold.
Yeah. Now,
Because why I'm asking, I don't know if you've had experiences where at the end of the day, the buyer came back to you to say you are the one who sold to me.
yes.
Yeah. So,
But now you said something. Is it at the expense of the electrician on telling him to go for that one, or I give him the advice to go for that one?
okay, you are the seller, right?
Yeah.
So you just say you have both products.
Yes.
So it's what they want. But then, assuming he came
Yes.
and he asked you, and then you told him,
You should go for the. Now the whole thing boils down to, see, we are forgetting something here. Let's not keep these guys out of it. Is the AEDC?
ADC.
Yes, AEDC.
okay.
Now, our voltage is not stable. It's not constant. It's a major problem.
Okay.
Yes, it's a major problem. So, for instance, if there is a switch in your sockets, if we are using, let's say, the 100% copper, wire, if there's a switch in the socket, it will cut, it will stop voltage flowing.
Okay.
That's what original cable does. But if it is the fake cable, it will still pass it. Do you understand?
So you see, you're also
Yes.
using fake
No,
now.
I'm using your terms now. I don't want to.
Okay,
yes,
okay,
I'm using
that's
your terms.
fine.
Now it will just pass it. It will
Okay.
cause fire
Outbreak.
outbreak.
Yeah.
Do you get? So now that's why most times we advise them to buy the one that's original one. But now the thing is, it has copper percentage. All these cables we're talking about now. There's one that has 50%, 70%, 100%. If our voltage is constant and good, all those cables will serve. But
Okay.
because of the issue too of, you understand, that's why we advise most times to go for this one.
Okay.
But still we can't force them. We don't know the income, how much they make. You get? So that's why sometimes we just tell them this is it.
Okay, talking about so let's assume I'm just, maybe I was sent to get an electrical for installation in my house, and I don't really know which one is which. Now, like you said, we shouldn't say fake, but how will I know, okay, this is the original one? Is there any, maybe the way they package it, is there any difference in the package? Is there any certification, or what's the difference between this is the original one and this is the
Yes. So that should be, you have to trust your seller.
Okay.
Yes, you have to trust your seller, and your electrician has to know his work. It's a two-way thing. You have to trust your seller, and your electrician has to know his work, because still some sellers they will still give you the fake one, just like you said. You understand? That is original, just to make more profit.
Okay.
You understand? Then I can say that is where the government too will come in. Just like in the pharmaceutical, there are codes they send for some drugs to check the authenticity of the drugs. Yes, so that too can be done in electrical.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have proper this thing that the Standard Organization of Nigeria, those are the things they can bring in place into the electrical world.
Okay.
Yes, to know which is, because packaging, packaging, they go package anything give you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, back to you, Mr. Mano. So now, if we can't call this product fake, how do we relate it to maybe in the engineering aspect? For example, like how would we explain this to an engineer? Like in the engineering aspect, how would they explain these products that are of low quality? What would you say is just cheaper products than how do you
You say
explain it?
substandard, or you say, you just say substandard.
Okay, so it's okay to call them substandard
Substandard.
products. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right, thank you so much. This is getting interesting because because I'm really surprised with what I'm hearing, but it's okay. Okay, so back to you, Mr. Emmanuel again. So this product, have you had any experience? Like we are trying to say, the higher the price, the higher the quality, right? And the
Yes.
lesser the price, the lower quality. So in your own field now, you as a seller, have come across a situation whereby, because you want to, how do you sell those higher ones? Have you been in the situation where you lose customers or customers complain because it's higher, or have you had such experience?
You know, in business, you can't gain it all. For example, now customer may come to buy. Some It's not all customer that come to your shop that will buy. Some will come
Yes.
for estimates, to go and
Okay.
confirm price. Unfortunately, when you give them good price, they may buy from you. Some of them will say the product, your own price is high. Definitely they'll go and buy the substandard.
That's true.
But some at times we do advise them and show them the difference. When they see it, they're convinced and buy.
Sorry, if I may add to this. No, the
Okay.
thing is, most time too, those buyers, the end users, they are the problem.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because
Okay.
we've seen a situation where, okay, there was a time when this solar thing kick off in Mina properly. We do buy original batteries, but the price were a bit high.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it will serve you for a longer period of time, say 5 years.
Okay.
Now, I have a neighbor that sells, but now this neighbor of mine go get the cheaper product. You understand? Now, his own, let's say I sell mine, say 100,000.
Yes.
Now his product now, he sells 70,000.
Okay. He sells too.
Yes, he sells to
Okay.
70,000.
Okay.
Now 30,000 different. And if I go to the market to get that his product, it will be way more cheaper. You understand? But now me, you trying to explain to the customer that this is not easy. They don't care. Sir, it's higher.
Okay.
It's high. Your own is high. We want that one. So sometimes they drag you. They will make you to go get that substandard one and bring, because you pay shop rent.
Exactly.
You have
Exactly.
to sell.
So that's to say, sellers sometimes knowingly sell the substandard products to people for profit purposes, for gain.
No, not for gain now. Just to
It's fine.
be in the market to sell.
Okay.
That,
Okay.
I said now, a customer comes to my shop. Mine is 100,000. Neighbor 70,000.
70.
And this is substandard. And now I'm trying to explain to this customer, he doesn't want to know. I just want the cheaper one.
So they spend more on the cheaper one than
I would say they prefer the cheaper one.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Sometimes it's a customer thing. Yes.
All right. Well, it's getting hot, like I said earlier. Okay, we are still in the studio with Mr. Emmanuel and also Mr. Gabriel, and we're trying to find out why fake electrical products keep winning in Nigeria. So to join this conversation, you can reach us out in the studio by calling 090388088883, or you can drop your comments on our social media platform on Facebook at UpNepa platform and our YouTube at UpNepa_platform. Share with us, have you ever bought fake, or let's say fake, a
Substandard,
cheaper
please.
substandard product, electrical product before, and what has been your experience with it? So, Cheryl, I think we have a call. All right. I think we lost that. Okay, so share with us your experience. Okay, before this call starts coming in, over to you again, Mr. I think we have another call. Sorry about that. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, sorry, we lost that. Okay, over to you again, Mr. Emmanuel. So, what are the practical steps, if I may ask, for an individual would take in buying electrical products? Say, as a buyer, now, what are the steps, or what can I do? What are those steps I can do to buy good quality original electrical products?
Uh, the step, you just when you want to get a good electrical product, you ask for the product. You ask for the good one. That, like my friend says, you trust the seller.
Okay.
Trust. If I want to buy from you, I come, Elder, I need original materials. Do you have? I say yes. I brought the sample for you, show you. This is the price. And you complain. I also do get a little reduction with you. When if you are satisfied, you buy. If you're not satisfied, you'll be the one to ask for the lesser one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, please hold on. I think we have another call. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, I think we lost that. Sorry, you can continue.
Okay, before the next call comes in, I want to ask this. Previously you said that sometimes the seller brings in the substandard goods because of the buyers, because of the end users. But are there times when I wouldn't say are there times, because I think I've even experienced something like that, where I want to buy something and I actually have the money for the original, but then the seller presents the substandard product to us, to me, and makes me buy it at the price of the original. Have you, what in such a situation, what would you advise the customer? Because I do not know what's going on. I'm not, as I said earlier, I'm not an electrical person. So how do I, okay, I know you said packaging and all of that, you ask. But in a situation where I'm asking and my seller is telling me this is the original, go for it. How do I know? What do I do? Is it, can I come back and return the product, or what do I do in such a situation?
I think I've answered that.
Okay.
Yes, still some people.
You know what you said earlier was ask. But now I'm saying I'm asking and you're
Yes.
telling me this is original
Yes,
when
some
you know
people
it's
can
not.
be still, humans. Some people can still be dubious, no matter how.
No, true.
You understand? A person cannot come now. You give him fake at the price of the original, or you give him the substandard at the price of the original. Do you get? So that's why I said we have the right measures. Like the sun now has to come in this particular one. Just like I use the pharmaceutical, you get, when you get a drug, I think there are codes you text.
Okay.
Yes, I think I found it. Yes. So that is
We
where the
really pray to
government
get there
has
soon
to,
in
exactly,
Nigeria.
yes. So
Where we
because
can text the code to
if that is
SON
not
and
the
hope they
case,
respond.
I don't think there's a way you
Okay.
know, you as the end user, except you have somebody maybe in the family say he's into the business and he comes around, no, this one is not it though. Do you get?
Yeah,
If
that's
not so,
true.
there is no way, because it's not your thing.
Okay, I think we have a call. Hello, good morning. Wow. Okay, this is still the Up Nepa Radio program. You can drop your comment on our social media platform at Up Nepa, on Facebook at Up Nepa platform, and our YouTube at Up Nepa _ platform. Share with us, have you tried or have you experienced getting a fake product or substandard electrical product, and share your experience with us on how that went with you. Okay, so back to you, Mr. Emmanuel, again. Okay, so now as a buyer, how how can we regain our confidence back? Because it seems that this substandard are getting
It's
more.
everywhere in the
It's
market.
just
It's
everywhere. You can't
just,
even place or find the even the
and
original
sometimes their
self. You're
packaging are even
looking.
better.
Yes.
Better than the
So
original.
how do we have gain our trust back and know that, oh, this thing we are buying, oh, it's actually going to work this time, or this thing is actually the original one? So how would you build my confidence as a buyer if I come to that I've lost hope because everything I'm getting now is just so.
The truth of the matter is, number one is trust. You trust your buyer. Where you are buying, you know, I'm going to this, and I'm sure I will get the original from this. The why in the other way around, the substandard. Whenever you are going for the original, the price are not the same. The price are not the same, and like I rightly say, the trust that I'm going to this, I definitely I'll get from this. There are places that you go, you know that for example, those people pushing wheelbarrow, they also say bulb.
Yes.
Definitely, you won't get the expensive bulb there.
Mm-hmm.
They only say the one that can gain their own profit there. And
So these end buyers now that we are talking about, Mr. Emmanuel, do they really understand? Do we? Because I think I'm also part of the end buyers. Vicky is also part of us, you know. Do you think that people really understand the danger that is involved in sometimes buying some of these products that are cheaper? Because like Mr. Gabriel explained, he said something about the original product would cut it off if the voltage is too high. But then when it's cheaper, it just passes through and it can cause. Do you think people really understand the danger they put themselves into when they buy some of these products
I
that are
don't think if
substandard?
they understand, they won't go for it. They will not go for it. For example, like the cable now. If I know that if I buy this cable, for example, if there is any high voltage or any outbreak, the original you cut off.
Yes.
Definitely, no matter how much it costs, I will go for it. But definitely they are ignorant of it. Is now the electrician have to step in. The person, the electrician doing the work, have to advise their customer, go for this. Even though they buy it, you have to talk to them. If possible, return it and go for the original.
Return it in Nigeria? Will they receive? Many. It's easy to say return it, but then if it's a product I have opened, what if I go back and then my seller is saying, madam, I'm sorry, you have bought it, I can't accept it. What happens to me, the end user? It means my money is, I don't have the money, I don't have the product. Using the fake one may result in a fire outbreak. So at the end of the day, I'm the one losing.
That is the
danger. Yes, actually. But now the thing is, business is a continuous something, and any company or any seller that treats you that, I don't think you will recommend anybody for him.
That's true.
You understand? Now, you asked a question initially. I think the answer should be there are other people that use that same thing you bought. There's recommendation in business. Somebody will say, go to this person. Don't worry, he won't give you free. I've gotten so many calls from people. Yes, go to
Mr. Gabriel. He'll give you standard.
Don't worry. Yes. You understand?
Yes.
So that is it, and it depends on how you treat your customers. Customers come first. Yes, customer is always right.
Customer is always right.
Okay. In the matter of taste. Yes.
All right.
Okay, so do you think there should be any awareness, to the buyers? There should be any awareness campaign, or there should be, all those programs that will make people to know that, okay, go for this, or this is not for, apart from coming directly to your shop, and I mean for other buyers, do you think there should be any awareness campaign or new teachings or training to know actually which product is of higher quality or not?
And that awareness now, it should be the individual company doing it. I can't come and be doing awareness for smart sockets. Now come and be doing awareness for common cable. I'm not come and be doing awareness for seabed. Do you understand? So the company themselves will be doing that for themselves.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. As we're still here with Mr. Emmanuel and Mr. Salvo. But before we continue, let's quickly take a short break, and when we come back, we will also continue to unravel this wonderful topic. So stay tuned. Sorry. Okay, it's still your girl Vicky, and we are still tackling the matter: why do fake electricals keep winning in Nigeria, with Mr. Emmanuel and Mr. Gabriel. So sit tight as we still unpack what we have started. Okay, Corrode, over to you.
Yes, and if you are not following us yet on any of our social media handles, please do well to follow us. Follow us on Facebook at upnepa_platform, and on Facebook at upnepa platform, and on YouTube at upnepa_platform. Also do well to share, like, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons, because we will be bringing up a lot of new things, and we want you to be the first to be notified on this. All right, I would like to ask, we are in this age of online purchase. You know, there are so many online platforms now. There are so many of them, Temu, and there are so many of them, Jumia and the rest. And these our online people have a way of, I don't know if there's this trend, I don't know if any of us have seen it, what I ordered versus what I got. You know, I've seen some cases where a person ordered a beautiful dress, and then when the dress came, it was whatever. It was like a sack the person got. So, you know, and as you said, packaging. These online people are good when it comes to packaging. And so you see this really good thing online. A lot of people have bought some of these things online, and it's like a game of luck. I buy, and what I have bought is really good, and then I tell somebody else, buy from the same site, I got something, and then the person buys, and you know, it's something. So what would you advise people? Do you think it is it a good bargain to buy electrical items, to buy electricals online, especially since you don't even know your seller directly? You are like, it's on the cloud, you don't know who you are buying from. It's just, would you advise people to do that, the online thing, when it comes to electrical items?
Electrical is a sensible item that you need in house, that you must be careful. You can build a bungalow, build whatever you are building, but when it comes to electrical, you must be careful, because it's just the center, the strength of the house.
Okay, that's true.
If there is any failure or fail in any electrical appliances, it can burn your house.
True.
So you must be careful. Most actually in aspect of wiring. If your wiring is good, whenever you use a substance material like the socket, your wire can preserve and enable the socket to last a little bit while because the wiring is strong. So in that case now, buying online is dangerous. It's dangerous because this is the means that the seller may package it for you. It's only the electrician, the engineer that will know the difference
Between
when he
what?
arrives.
Yes.
By then it's late.
Exactly, because you can't
go
necessarily return
on it.
some of these things. Okay, Mr. Gabriel, do you have anything to say about that?
I have a contrary opinion, though.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing is, even the online, talking generally about what I order versus what you get. The thing is, there are reviews under anything you want to get. I don't know if you get.
Yes.
There are reviews. Some people have commented, but people don't go and read to know how far. You understand? If this vendor should be trusted, if this vendor shouldn't be trusted. Do you get? Me, I've gotten mine and it didn't suit what I want, and I try returning. They don't. I will go on that. I will write. Many people have written, yes. You get? So most time I will advise. Nothing is even. There are shops you go to still they do the same thing. A physical shop. So it's just nothing can be 100%. Yes, but you the customer too, you have to take some safety measures. There are some things you look out for. There are red flags. Yes. So once you start seeing those red flags, you avoid, even if it is maybe one comment that says, because sometimes they will now go and package people, write comments.
Yes, yes.
Comments.
That's true.
But go through, you will see
Somebody who would give a genuine review.
Exactly, a very genuine one. Hold on to that one. Use it and move.
Okay, alright.
Okay, so Mr. Emmanuel, which way forward now? How can we stop this selling more of low quality than high quality? In your own, opinion, what are the ways you think we can maintain or curtail or stop it?
There are ways, but number one, the customers. They are the major problem. Like my friend rightly said, when you advise someone, this is the original and this is the price, you don't know how much he has in his pocket. Definitely, he may tell you, just give me the other one. Give me the other one. So in this case, government need to step in order to get, if you want to go for the original, those who want to go for the original. Like my friend, I said, in our system we have an organization called SON, Standard Organization. These people should step in order to take a look in the products.
Okay. You mentioned Standard Organization of Nigeria quite, but these electricals have been in town for quite some time. And if the Standard Organization of Nigeria has not done anything yet, it falls back towards the end users. Yeah, so what would you advise us now without the input? Because, well, he made the example of if it's like a drug now, there's medication rather, there's something on it you can scratch off and send the number and then you'll know if it's original. We don't have such a case. That's not the case with electricals. So now what would you advise? Because as it is now, except maybe in years to come or months to come, SON decides to do something. If they don't, what do we do as the end users? I know you said we should trust our seller and all of that, but the layman who just has small money and wants to buy. What's your advice?
I think you have your electrician. You have your electrician. So when you go get something, I think that's where you invite him, or you invite him. Most times you say him, but there is no her. Please,
yeah, I think we need to step up, women.
Exactly.
We need to
the
step
women,
up.
Please, electrical word. We need you. Una put body. So
All right.
you need to call him. You need to call so that they will verify what you got.
All right.
Yes, because if not so, you need plenty education to start knowing which is which.
That's true.
Which the
You
expression is
understand? Yeah,
perfect.
which
This
is
is
which.
you.
Because even if you go, if I say by pricing, some people will still give you the substandard product
Product.
for the original one. They'll still give you for that same price,
Sure.
and you don't know.
Okay.
You understand?
Sorry, let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Please continue. Sorry,
So,
please continue.
so you don't really have much. The end user, you don't really have much to do. You don't really have much. But there are products, sometimes you will hear names and they will call names. If I get this one, over time, get this one. I know I've used this one, it worked for me, give me this one. You understand? Then sometimes maybe the person does not have that one. You're not telling that, no, man, go for this one, don't worry. Then you not put it to him. Okay, now you say make I go for this one, no. If anything happen, me I go return
So
am,
it's like you're holding him so that in case anything goes
by
wrong.
his word, exactly.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I think that's a smart way again to go about it. If not
All
so,
right.
Okay. Wow, our time is almost up. But before we go, I would like to get your own advice, Mr. Gabriel and Mr. Mandel. So what would be your advice to people buying electrical products? What would be your advice for them getting original products and not getting? What would be your advice, final advice for them?
The advice I have now, if you want to get the original product, you work with your engineer, electrician,
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
as a layman. Because you, as a layman, you don't know the difference.
No, certainly.
Don't work with your electrician.
Okay.
That is only the simplest way, for you to identify.
Alright. What about you, Mr. Gabriel?
I think if you go to a store and you should ask for invoice and ask the person for warranty and a written agreement.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
So that you should have evidence in case of anything. Yes, if anything goes wrong, you have something to present. And so that him too, he should know that. If not, you bring money for original something, they'll not give you substandard something. You get? So at the end of the day, to now be a so just you should have a written agreement, write it in your invoice. Yes, I'm giving you so this thing. So if anything goes wrong, tell me to should be written. Yes, not verbal something now.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel and Mr. Gabriel, for your wonderful insights on this topic. It's, in fact, I must say I'm also educated in this because how would I know that? So, thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel and Mr. Gabriel, for joining us and for sharing your insight with us. And
All right, to everyone listening, remember, don't compromise on quality when it comes to electrical products. And as Mr. Gabriel said, please, when you go to buy some of these electricals, if you're not sure, if you're not certain of what you have bought, ask for a written warranty. Ask for your invoice. So if anything goes wrong, say you have gone with money to buy the original product, and then something goes wrong, you can have your invoice to go back and say, you are the one who sold this to me. So whatever has to be done will be done, so you would not be cheated and feel like you have lost at the end of the day.
all right, thank you. Well said, Korode. Thank you so much for that. It's still Up Nepa radio program, your number one radio favorite program. And that's all we have for you for today. And until we see you next week, same time, same station, have a lovely day.